Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 40 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career, and we're in pretty decent form right now. And as you know, we've had some big games recently. We've still got some big games coming up. This one is in the Premier League, taking on our Manchester rivals, Manchester City. Now, we did play City in the last episode. That was in the Carabao Cup. It was the first leg, and we will be completing the second leg in today's episode today as well. So that means we're going to be playing City twice today. Can we get victories in both games? We hope so, of course. I think City are challenging at the top of the table as well. I forget if they are actually top or are we top? We'll have to look at the league table. I can't remember if we are actually top or chasing top and where City actually are. That's something we'll have to look forward to checking soon. Well, let's try and get the 3 points first. Then we can worry about where we are in the table right now. City, I'm sure they're having a decent season. They've got some great players in their squad. And here's Gabriel Jesus' one-on-one with the keeper. Plays it through. And that one flies into the back of the net. Not the start that we wanted. But we've got still plenty of time to get ourselves back into this game. There is Aguero and Gabriel Jesus celebrating there with their fans. A great start for them. Not so much for us. Poor defending there from Man United. And Gabriel Jesus giving City the one goal lead, and David Gea unable to keep that one out. So onwards we go then. We've got to try and get ourselves back into this game as soon as possible. And Kai's in the area. It's going to go towards Lukaku though, and here he is. Shot comes on and not even on target. Lukaku, you got to do better from there, lad. Nobody around him, and that one should have gone into the back of net at the very least on target. But 23 minutes gone, score remains Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0. Kai not having the best of starts either. He's only on a 6.2 rating, but nice little interception. Here he is now on the ball, plays it backwards. He's inside waiting for it, gets it. Lukaku in some space. Lukaku with another shot, this time blocked by the defender. Manchester United getting closer, I feel. It was a good block though. I think it was John Stones with that block. Goes out of play then for a United corner. Corner gets swung in, cleared away by City. And here is Kai then just outside the area. Just lays it off, gets it back. Nice little 1-2. Tries a bit of skill. Not sure why he's going that way when he had plenty of space in front of him. But into the second half now and into the final few minutes, in fact, here at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City still leading by 1-0. That looks like it's going to be ending by 1-0 or even 2 if they can push forward here and double the lead. Good defending there from United, sorry. Maybe one last chance in the back here for United if that referee does not blow his whistle. Here is Kai, plays it there for Lukaku. Nice little 1-2, trying to find some space. Shot comes in, but it's blocked. And there with the rebounded effort, Manchester United level things up in the dying seconds of the game. And it is Andre Schürrle. Was he onside when that initial shot came in? He was onside, plenty of room there to be onside in fact. But City are going to be disappointed, but we're going to take it. Andre Schürrle scoring his second Premier League goal of the season here for United. And levelling things up in the dying seconds, as I said, giving us the point. Hopefully we can hold on. We do. So there we go. A 1-1 draw here at the Etihad Stadium. Took a while to come, didn't it? I thought City are going to be taking the 3 points for them. But we did fight back. And we managed to get that last minute goal. Kai didn't have the great game. He did get a 7.5 final match rating. And it was Kai who had the initial shot. He's got 30 goals so far this season in 38 games. He's got 17 assists. So he's having a pretty decent debut season here for United, isn't he? Onwards we go then into the next game in today's episode. This time away from home, taking on Sunderland. And that's 2 away games in a row then, isn't it, for Man United? Hopefully we can get the 3 points, get ourselves back to winning ways after that draw against City, even though it does feel a little bit like a victory because we were behind for so long. And is Andre Schürrle getting a start today after he got us those points? Here's Fellaini then for Man United. Kai's pushing forward, a little bit of space opening up. Just hovering around the edge of the area right now. Cross comes in towards Lukaku, but the defender was there. And that one goes out of play for an early Manchester United corner. Got 4, 5, 6 Man United players in the area. And it is the Sunderland player who gets the ball away. Still though, back into the possession of the Red Devils. Looking to get the cross in. Another corner it is going to be here for United. We're looking hungry. The corner didn't come to anything. So we're pushing on into the final 5 minutes of this match. We just want to try and get ourselves a goal in this first half. Right now would be the perfect time to get that goal. Going into the break with a 1-goal lead. Be absolutely fantastic, because I can't say that Sunderland are going to fight their way back. And Kai hits the post, but we're there with the rebound. There we go. I thought for a second it was going to go wide, but Rigoni was there, fastest to react, and he puts it into the back of the net. And on the stroke of half time then, Manchester United lead 1-0 against Sunderland. Unlucky there. Kai hits the post, rolls across the goal line, but thankfully there is the big man Rigoni to score his first Premier League goal of the season. I don't think it's his first of the season in total, but it is his first Premier League goal. And will he be able to get more before the end of the season? Ball was played towards him there by Lukaku. Good interception there from Sunderland, and now the gap has opened up. Less than 10 minutes to play. Sunderland are going through, looking for an equalising goal, and they find it. A cracking finish that is. Who is it? Ndong. Ndong, number 17 for Sunderland, levels things up. Less than 10 minutes to play here at the Stadium of Light, and Manchester United should have really done better. The defence high up the field there, leaving the gap open for Ndong to go straight through, and what a nice finish it was. So we got ourselves a late equaliser against Manchester City, and now Sunderland have done the same against us. Although we do have just under 10 minutes to try and find ourselves another goal to get ourselves back in front. And Marino taking off Schürrle, who did score that late goal for us against City, bringing on Anthony Martial in his place. And let's see if Martial can come on and be a super sub for us to get us that winning goal. Loose pass there, or in fact 2 players running into each other, but here is a chance for Man United as we go forward. Lukaku lays it off there for Kai, and we do get ourselves back in front. I thought Lukaku was going to smash that one into the back of net himself, but he laid it off there for Kai, and he didn't mess about, did he? 5 minutes to play, and Manchester United get an instant reply. I guess you can say it is that kick-off glitch being OP for us right there. And it was Anthony Martial as well who had a big influence in that build-up play for that goal. And the goalkeeper not able to get his hands to that one. Then Kai scoring yet again for Manchester United. Into the final minute we go. And can we get a third here? We're looking to get a third. Kai's in some space. Play through towards him. Finds him. And he needs to play it across the middle, which he does. Oh, why didn't Lukaku hit that? Oh, and that one's gone off target. I thought surely that was going to be the third one there for United, but just off target. But really, Romelu Lukaku, he just let that one be. He should have smashed that one into the back of an empty goal. But anyway, we're still leading by 2-1. That is the important thing, getting the 3 points, keeping us towards the top of the Premier League table. As the final whistle blows then here at the Stadium of Light, it does end Sunderland 1, Manchester United 2. A nice little fight back there after conceding late on from that cracking goal as well from Sunderland. Won't take that away from at all. Well, Kai finishes the game with a 9 rated. Did get 1 goal, didn't get an assist, but we'll take it. So let's head into the final game then of today's episode. And it is another one against Manchester City. This time it is the Carabao Cup. It is the semi-finals, and as you know, it is the second leg of the semi-finals. The first leg, I think we won that one 2-1. Yeah, it was 2-1 there. Confirmation just under the title. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. So it is 2 away goals. Do away goals count in the Carabao Cup semi-finals? I'm not entirely sure whether they do, to be honest. But we're going to take it right now. As long as we don't concede, then we've got nothing to worry about. And if we can get ourselves an early goal as we are pushing through here, that'll be even better. Kai waits for the run of Lukaku. Lukaku's there, takes on the shot, and we have the goal. If you remember, it was Gabriel Jesus who gave Manchester City an early lead in the Premier League match, and now we have repaid that. We've got our revenge and scored early on with Romelu Lukaku. Kai picks up the assist as well here at Old Trafford. And what a perfect start here, and one step closer to another Wembley visit for Kai, and this time it will be for silverware in the Carabao Cup final. Just need to hold on now. Romelu Lukaku's second cup goal of the season, and 8 minutes in, Kai just loses possession there. He tried to hold it up for a second, but obviously he's not that powerful. So City in possession, looking to push forward. Good interception there from Matic, I believe it was. And now Kai running on, plays it through for Lukaku. Gives it back to Kai. Kai shoots into the hands of the goalkeeper. And he just parries it away for a Manchester United corner. But again, I wasn't expecting that return there for Lukaku. Lukaku probably should have just hit it himself. Here's Kai just outside the area, just lays it off. Good build-up play, and Kai with his effort, this time over the crossbar. Should have done better, but we're still leading by 1-0. That is the important thing. Kai's currently on an 8.1 rating, so even though he did just have a terrible shot, he's had a pretty decent game so far. We are jumping into the second half and into the final 10 minutes of today's match. Remember, we are leading 3-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. City are in possession, and if they're going to get themselves into the final, they really need to score right now. But it is Man United who are pushing through. Beautiful vision there from Kai. He did a nice little skill assist as well. It was Anthony Martial with all that space to run into. And he did just that. And then he just finessed it into the top corner to give Manchester United a 2-goal lead on the night. 4-1 now on aggregate. And of course that means that we are heading to Wembley Stadium to take on whoever it is going to be in the Carabao Cup final. We'll check that out shortly. Once this game is ended, we'll see who wins the other semi-final. First cup goal of the season then for Anthony Martial. And City making a couple of changes here. With less than a minute to play, I can't really see them doing anything to get themselves back into the game. They've not really done much all the way throughout the 90 minutes, if I'm honest. And now we just need to keep them at bay just a little bit longer. Wait for that final whistle to blow. And a short goal throw there. Switched onto the far side. Come on, ref, blow that whistle. Let's get us into the next one. And there is the final whistle then. It is Manchester United who progress through into the final of the Carabao Cup. So a chance there for United to get some silverware. Another medal possibly for Kai. And we are going to be taking on Stoke City, who actually knocked out Liverpool in the other semi-final. 3-2. So very, very interesting result there. I was kind of hoping that we'll get Liverpool, but we'll take it. We should be the favourites going into that final against Stoke City. It is transfer deadline day. As you can see, we are just going to be going through these clubs to see who's spent what. Klasniak, he's left Arsenal. We already knew that. Marcelo has joined Arsenal. Big signing there from the Gunners. Who else has spent money? Van Dijk and Keita. They both joined Chelsea. Van der Wiel, he's at Crystal Palace. Daley Blind, we already know that he's joined Everton. But have Manchester United make any signings? That is the interesting thing. Has anybody been sold and has anybody come in? Wow, Leicester City have sold Florenzi and Mahrez. Wow, that's very interesting. Lukaku, not the real Lukaku, of course. It is the left back. He's left Liverpool. Rodriguez and Belotti, they joined Manchester City earlier on. Wendell has left City. So a lot of money in and out there for Man City. Now Manchester United, we've brought in Florenzi and Sarabia, and only Borthwick Jackson left. So that is good news for Manchester United. We will check out those two new players. I think we've got Florenzi from Leicester City. So big news there for United. Improving the defence, of course. Mahrez has joined Tottenham Hotspur. And I think that is about it, isn't it? A couple of more clubs, not really spending much here. Watford didn't do anything. West Ham United didn't really do much either. So that is the transfer deadline done for January. Until the summer, the teams are what they are. Rigoni, we already know that he's at the club. Alessandro Florenzi, he's just joined us from Leicester, but and the status there, it says he's joining Leicester when the transfer window opens. So that is weird. Not entirely sure what's cracking off there. But he is 84 rated, right back of course, 28 years old. And where is the other player that we brought in? I forgot his name already. Gribben, Redmond, Henderson. He's not a new one, is he? No. Paul McWillock, Pereira. Sam Johnson, Sarabia, there we go. From Juventus, nearly £30 million signing, right side of midfielder. 27 years old and 83 rated. Hopefully he can have a good second half to the season. And before we end this episode, so as you can see on the screen right now, Kai did pick up the award for Player of the Month for the month of January. So fantastic performance from him, and hopefully many more to come in the future.